Princess Märtha Louise and Durek Verrett are now husband and wife. The couple tied the knot today, August 31, in Geiranger, Norway, surrounded by their family, members of the royal family, and distinguished guests. The ceremony took place in a tent with a screen to shield it from photographers. The list of foreign royal guests at the wedding of Princess Märtha Louise of Norway and Durek Verrett was quite small. It is significantly different from her wedding to Ari Ben in 2022, which saw representatives from most European royal houses. As this is the princess's second marriage, and possibly due to some controversies, only Sweden and the Netherlands sent representatives who attended more on a personal level due to their close ties with the princess. Among them were Victoria and Daniel, Carl Philip and Sophia, as well as Constantijn and Laurentien of the Netherlands. While the ladies of the Norwegian royal family, Queen Sonja, and princesses Mette-Marit and Ingrid Alexandra wore traditional attire, the two Swedish princesses opted for evening gowns, featuring designs they had. For example, Victoria, the future Queen of Sweden, chose a dress she first wore at the Golden Jubilee celebration of her father, King Carl Gustaf, in September 2023. The outfit is a bright coral shade with an asymmetrical Greek-style cut, exposing one shoulder, while the other is adorned with a large three-dimensional flower. The draped bodice transitions into a slightly pleated skirt. Sophia, in turn, chose a dress she first wore at a banquet that the Swedish monarch traditionally holds on the evening after the Nobel Prize ceremony. The dress by Lily Jahilo is made of georgette crepe in orange with a gradient transition to white, creating an ombre effect achieved through hand dyeing. The dress has a cutout at the waist to accentuate the silhouette and a double-layered skirt with side pockets. Princess Märtha Louise's daughters chose gold for their dresses. In her invitations, the princess specified that guests should not wear white, the color of the bride, pink, the color of the bridesmaids, or gold, which was chosen by Maud Angelica, Leah Isadora, and Emma Tallulah for their mother's wedding to Durek Verrett. The three sisters wore dresses made from the same golden fabric, but with different designs. Maud, the eldest, who escorted her mother to the altar and removed her tulle veil in front of Durek Verrett, chose a boat neck model with thin straps, tied-in bows, and a waistband. The middle sister, Leah Isadora, preferred a classic pencil silhouette with wide straps, while the youngest chose an asymmetrical cut. Princess Märtha Louise and Durek Verrett met Princess Astrid of Belgium only in June. When they met a few months ago, they smiled and laughed together a lot. In mid-June, Princess Astrid of Belgium traveled to Norway. On the second day of her visit, she met Princess Märtha Louise and Durek Verrett at a show-jumping competition. She presented them with 3 gifts in blue wrapping. Whether these were pre-wedding gifts is unknown. However, the royal sister did not come on the big day. King Frederick of Denmark and Queen Mary, as well as King Carl Gustaf of Sweden and Queen Sylvia, also did not come due to previous commitments. The reason for the absence of Princess Madeleine and her husband Chris O'Neill, who attended Märtha Louise's first wedding, has not yet been mentioned. Let's move on to another remarkable news. Surely you've heard the phrase, one wedding leads to another. It may still be too early to say, but it seems that Sverre Magnus, the youngest son of Håkon and Mette-Marit of Norway, is serious about his girlfriend, whom he introduced at the pre-wedding party of his Aunt Martha Louise of Norway. The moment chosen to introduce her to society was during a yacht trip on August 30 as part of the second celebration before the wedding. Amalie G. Ever MacLeod accompanied the grandson of Harald of Norway. For a moment, they were the center of attention at the event. It was a first public appearance where she stood out for her beauty and style. Sverre Magnus's girlfriend chose a casual yet elegant look suitable for the day's weather conditions. She opted for flared trousers and a navy blue jacket. Evidence that the weather was unfavorable was the checkered scarf she held in her hand, along with a bag that looked like leather. She also accompanied him in the evening, where she dazzled in an impressive red dress and a cream coat draped over her shoulders, matching the shoes. On both occasions, she chose very discreet accessories in terms of jewelry. Her makeup was also minimalist, emphasizing natural tones. Her boyfriend could not take his eyes off her, perhaps proud that the world could finally see the woman who had stolen his heart. However, it wasn't just her beauty that captivated Sverre Magnus. Surely, her intelligence did as well. They studied at the same institution, the Elvbekeken Upper Secondary School, where Magnus finished his studies last June. She chose art, design, and architecture, as stated in her professional profile on LinkedIn. She does not seem to be afraid of work. Her experience shows that she also worked as a model and even in an art gallery. Sverre Magnus is the second child of Håkon and Mette-Marit, heirs to the Norwegian throne. He was born in Oslo and came of age on December 3 last year. He is third in line to the throne after his father and sister, Princess Ingrid Alexandra, with whom, judging by the images where he appeared with the couple, he has a very good relationship. These events in the Norwegian royal family are a remarkable example of how traditions and personal choices can harmoniously coexist in the modern world. Princess Märtha Louise's marriage to Durek Verrett shows that love and happiness can find their place even in the highest circles, despite public expectations and prejudices. This event demonstrates the princess's courage and determination, her readiness to follow her own path and openly choose her happiness, inspiring many to follow their heart. It is also noteworthy how family ties remain strong and supportive of each other, even amidst significant changes. Queen Sonja, Princesses Mette-Marit, and Ingrid Alexandra showed their commitment to traditions by choosing outfits reflecting Norway's heritage and culture. At the same time, the presence of guests from Sweden and the Netherlands, Victoria, Daniel, Carl Philip, and Sofia, emphasizes the importance of friendly relations and maintaining good relations, even when the ceremony invited a limited number of guests. This reminds us that even in the world of royal families, friendship and family values remain powerful. The younger generation, represented by Sverre Magnus and his girlfriend Amalie Ever MacLeod, also brings a fresh and inspiring perspective to the future of the monarchy. Their first public appearance together is not just a gesture, but a symbol of readiness to live sincerely and openly, to cherish moments of happiness and love. Sverre Magnus and Amalie, with their presence and style choices, demonstrated how important it is to remain natural and genuine, even in a society where strict rules and formalities often prevail. Events like these emphasize that love, mutual understanding, and the support of family and friends are fundamental values. Despite possible disagreements or difficulties, royal families continue to set an example of unity and resilience. They remind us that the most important things in life are the connections we build, the love we share, and the happiness we create around us. Thus, the wedding of Princess Märtha Louise and Durek Verrett is not only a significant event for Norway, but also a symbol of a new era where personal happiness and respect for traditions go hand in hand. Inspiring examples of young people like Sverre Magnus and Amalie add optimism, showing that the future of monarchies can be bright if it is based on sincerity, love, and respect for each individual's personal choice.